Nathan, are you done work? Hello? Reply to me.
I'm still working. What is it?
Huh?
We had some trouble at the office. I'm gonna have to work late tonight. If things don't go well, I'll have to spend the night here.
That's terrible. Did you do something?
It wasn't me. I can't tell you the details because I can't talk about it with people outside of the office. But it's my job to help fix the issue.
Help fix the issue? You can't even do your job properly on a regular day. I can't believe they even pay you in the first place. If there's a problem, there's no way you could help fix it. Stop lying to me.
I'm not lying.
It doesn't matter. Someone as useless as you isn't going to help. You'll just get in the way. So why don't you just come home now?
I can't go home just because you want me to.
And on your way home, pick up some pasta from the restaurant we like. Make sure to get a chocolate cake too.
A cake? Are we celebrating something today?
Starting today, Allison is going to be living with us again.
Huh? Allison?
She got divorced today.
What? This is the first I've heard.
Well, that doesn't matter. I let her marry that guy because he made good money, and this is what happened. I guess things weren't going well and he wasn't happy with Allison, so he divorced her.
You're kidding.
She's really upset right now, so I want to make her feel better by having her favorite dinner.
Oh, I see. But I can't leave work. You'll have to order takeaway. Just get them to deliver it. That restaurant has slices of cake for dessert. It's not an entire cake, but it should do.
No! If I did that, I'd have to pay for it. I'm not doing that.
Well, then just order from the Italian restaurant by the mall. My friend runs that place. They deliver to our area.
Huh?
Just tell him I'll pay him back later. It won't be an issue. I'll even send him a text to let him know.
Oh, okay. I guess that'll be okay.
Okay, I can't talk anymore. I gotta get back to work.
Well, you're as rude as usual. I guess I shouldn't expect any less from you. I can't rely on you for anything other than money. You won't even keep talking to your own mother? I don't know where we went wrong with you. You could learn a thing or two from Allison. Maybe while she's here, she can teach you some manners.
We all know she's good at everything. That's why she's you and Dad's favorite.
That's right. All you've ever done is just play around on your computer all day. Not useful at all. You're nothing like your sister.
Yeah. We all know I'm the stupid son who has no other use to you than being your ATM. Bye.
Good morning, Nathan. Thanks for the pasta last night and the cake. Tell your friend it was great. I guess things must have been pretty bad at work because I see you didn't come home last night. Is everything okay?
Oh, hi, Allison. Yep, we've got everything solved now. I got a few hours of sleep here. They're making us work this morning, but they're letting us go home on lunch.
Oh, well, that's nice of them, I guess.
Wait, shouldn't I be the one asking you if everything is okay? What happened? Why did you get divorced?
Oh,
I had no idea you were even having problems. I was shocked when I heard you got divorced.
Well, there was a huge problem with my mother-in-law. It's a long story.
So, what about Seth then? Was everything okay with him?
Yeah, actually, his mother was the main problem. Things were actually going pretty well with Seth and I, so don't worry about it.
Really? Then...
It's a long story. I'll tell you all about it when you get home and I can speak to you directly.
I see. It sounds complicated.
Unless...
Huh?
Never mind. I've got something I really need to talk to you about. Alone.
What is it?
It's quite serious. And it will likely involve you from here on out, too.
Me? From here on out?
Are you saying you have no idea what I mean? Remember what we talked about way back when we were in junior high school? Well, I'm seriously considering it.
Oh, that.
Let me get some things together and we'll talk about this outside of the house.
In that case, how about grabbing lunch together?
That sounds great. I'll head over to your office around lunch. There's a place nearby we can go, right?
The places around here will be busy, but if we go to my friend's restaurant, he can get us a private booth at the back.
Okay. What I've got planned is quite complicated, but if you can help me out, I'll be really grateful. Oh, that reminds me. Is it okay if Seth comes too?
Sure, I'll tell my friend to make sure there's room for 3.
Okay, thanks. Oh, and make sure you don't tell Mom or Dad about this.
Gotcha.
Nathan, listen to this. I knew Allison loved her parents. She's the best daughter ever. She's completely different than you. You moved out 2 months ago and haven't changed a bit.
What do you mean? And anyway, you told me to get out. You wanted my room for Allison. I didn't leave so much as you kicked me out. You and Dad both.
I think Allison is planning on buying a house for your father and I.
Huh?
I went into her room and saw a brochure for a high-rise condo. She told me she's not working right now, so I think she got a ton of money from Seth and the divorce. I think she's going to use it to buy your father and I a condo.
You went into her room without her permission?
Oh, it's no big deal. I'm her mother.
She's not a kid anymore. Give her some privacy.
That's not the point. I can't believe how great she turned out and that she'd do this for me. Oh, she turned out exactly the way we wanted her to. We raised her so well.
Yeah, and you kicked me out of the house. You charged me $2,000 a month for rent while I was living with you. And even after you kicked me out, you still expected me to continue paying you $2,000 a month.
Well, of course. Oh, the only thing you can ever do for us is give us money. That's the only thing you're good at. Besides, you need to pay us back for raising you all those years.
I thought that's what I was doing when I was staying with you and paying that much.
Well, with you it doesn't matter whether you're here or not. You still have to pay us back.
Whatever. Anyway, finding a brochure in her room for a condo doesn't mean she's buying one. And it certainly doesn't mean she's buying one for you. Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions?
Oh, of course not. I know for a fact.
Oh, really? Did she say that? Do you have proof?
I don't need any. And Allison doesn't have to tell me I'm her mother. I just know. I raised her properly. That's how she's going to show how grateful she is, by buying us a condo.
I see. So is that all you messaged me for?
Yeah, just to tell you. Well, I'm going to be living like a celebrity soon in my high-rise condo. And you can keep living in your rat-infested little apartment. I know it's going to be hard for you to accept, but don't be jealous of me. And don't even think about moving in with us like a parasite. If you even ask, I'll disown you.
Yup, do whatever you want. Hey, Allison?
What's up?
Mom went into your room and found that condo brochure you had. Is that okay?
I assumed she'd go in there without my permission.
Oh, you figured she would.
Well, yeah, you know how she's been ever since we were kids with her excessive meddling. I knew I wouldn't have any privacy in her house.
So it was like that for you too?
I knew she'd do it, that's why I left the brochure out.
Huh? Really?
I figured instead of trying to hide everything from her, I'd let her see some false information instead. I figured that would keep her from asking questions. That brochure isn't for the condo we're looking at.
Oh, I get it. Cool.
All the information connected to what we're doing is over at your place, so there won't be a problem. Everything's going as planned, don't worry.
Gotcha, I understand. But if you ever have a problem, let me know. You can count on me.
Okay, thanks.
Good night.
Okay, good night. Nathan, answer your phone! It's an emergency!
What?
Allison is gone!
Huh?
And this was the day we were supposed to move to.
Move?
I told you before, Allison was buying that condo for us. We're moving there.
What? You're still talking about that?
What do you mean that?
Has Allison said anything to you about buying a condo for you or you moving?
What do you mean? We're moving today. We've already hired a company and got everything packed.
So, what's your new address? Where are you moving to?
Allison said she wouldn't tell us the address, so I didn't press the subject.
And you didn't think anything was strange about that?
No, not really. I'd already seen the condo brochure in her room. I assumed she wanted it to be a surprise, so I thought it would be wrong to pry into it any further. I didn't want to spoil the surprise. She probably assumed if she gave us the address, we'd go look at it before she had a chance to show us herself. But anyway, where the heck is Allison?
She's having breakfast with me right now.
What?
She moved into my building. She's on the lower floor.
Huh? A lower floor?
Yeah, it's a different place than the one in the brochure you saw, though.
What are you talking about? We're moving into a high-rise condo. We're not moving into your rat-infested apartment building.
I have a question. I've never given you the address to my current place, so why do you assume it's a cheap rat-infested apartment?
Huh? Well, that's pretty obvious. You're paying us $2,000 a month, right? And you still have to eat and pay for gas. You can't possibly have much left over to afford anything more than a cardboard box to live in.
Oh, really? So you thought I was that poor, yet you still charge me $2,000 a month after kicking me out?
I've said it 1,000 times. You're useless. You have no brains. The only thing you do all day is play around on your stupid computer. Even if you were living on the street, I'd make you pay us back for all the time we wasted raising you.
Well, I guess it's about time. Our plan is pretty much completed.
Your plan? What are you talking about?
When I was in college, I started an internet business.
Huh?
What you thought was a lazy, good-for-nothing's toy was my greatest weapon, my computer.
What the heck are you talking about?
I'm talking about making money. When I left your house and started living on my own, I was making more than enough money to afford the condo suite on the top floor of this building.
You're making that much?
Yeah, so paying you $2,000 a month wasn't an issue at all.
Oh, you're lying, right?
I don't care if you believe me or not. As for Allison, she moved out in the middle of the night last night. We paid extra to get the movers to work at night. She didn't have a lot to move anyway, just the stuff in her room.
She moved out at night while your dad and I were here?
If you're saying you didn't notice, that means the company must be really good, just like they said. I knew you and Dad were heavy sleepers, so I didn't think there would be an issue, but... Oh, and you know how Seth and Allison got divorced? Well, they got remarried.
What?
As you know, Seth's mother was being really mean to Allison, and after talking to Seth, he said his mother was just the same as you, always meddling in things that didn't concern her. She treated Seth just as bad as you treated me, and she treated Allison even worse than that. They both wanted to get away from it all, so they told everyone they got divorced. While they were away from each other and nobody was suspecting a thing, they put their plan into action. They let me in on their plan as well. So, Mom, Dad, Allison and I, starting today, are cutting all ties with you. Seth is cutting all ties to his parents too.
Huh? What?
As a parting gift, I've deposited $10,000 into your bank account. Do whatever you want with it.
Hold on a minute. If this whole thing was a trick and the condo isn't for us, we have no place to live.
Huh?
We thought we didn't need this house anymore, so we've already sold it.
What? Allison never said she was buying you a condo.
And the money we got from the sale, well, we put it all towards our debts, so it's pretty much gone.
What? You had debts?
I've got it. How about your father and I live with you in your condo suite? If you do that for us, we'll call it even for all the time and money we spent raising you, okay?
I've already told you, didn't I? I'm cutting all ties with you.
But, well then at least pay us the $2,000 a month like you've been doing.
Dad's still working, and women your age can work too. If you get a job and do something about your wasteful spending habits, you two should be just fine on your own.
Wait!
Allison and I are going to be living here, helping each other out. I know we'll be just fine without you. Goodbye. First, with that $10,000 I gave my parents, they moved into a really cheap, most likely rat-infested little apartment. They put the rest of the money towards their debt, but I heard it barely put a dent in it. Then, Dad retired. Well, not exactly, he was let go. I heard he screwed up pretty bad at work. Because of that, he never got his retirement package or any severance from his company. This put a huge strain on their daily lives and future plans. This caused nothing but fighting between my parents, and they decided to split up. I heard they each returned to live with their parents. Unfortunately for them, my grandparents on both sides knew my parents' situation quite well, and neither of them welcomed their child with open arms. In fact, neither would take them into their house at all. In the end, my parents ended up both returning to their tiny apartment together. Now, when they're not home yelling at each other, they're out working part-time jobs every day. Even with that, I hear they still haven't managed to put a dent in their debt. If they don't stop wasting money like they have been for so long, that debt will never get paid off.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press the like button. See you next time.
Hey, babe, you ready for the reunion? I want to show you off to my classmates.
Tony, I'm not quite ready. I thought we were leaving at 5. What's the hurry?
Nothing. I guess I'm just excited to be able to take you this year.
Really? That's cute. We've been married for 4 years now and you're all giddy.
Well, there haven't been any reunions in the last 4 years, so it's like we just got married.
Well, I'll be on my best behavior. You know, I'm a little nervous. I don't know any of these people.
They're my high school buddies. No need to be nervous. You're the one with the fancy degree. They should be nervous.
You always know how to cheer me up. See, it's a lie when people say degrees are useless. You can use it for a laugh.
Aw, come on now. I hope you don't think you wasted it for real. You're amazingly smart and our company's doing so much better each year thanks to you. I can't believe my luck. So Susie, don't be nervous about meeting my buddies. I should be nervous that they're gonna try steal you away from me.
All right, I'm not nervous anymore. And no, I don't think my education was a waste.
You don't want to be a boss girl in the big city?
I'm happy exactly where I am, Tony. With the love of my life, eating fresh produce and delivering them to our customers.
Dang, you're like a walking, talking billboard for the low-life movement. Big city girl gives it all up to wake up at 4 a.m. and work in mud and poop.
Ew. How about big city girl falls in love with sweet country boy? I did say for better or worse, so that poop I can deal with.
All right, I'll pick you up soon. I'm almost home, so don't slip in anything.
Okay, drive safe. Hey, sorry this is taking so long. I'm sure we can make up an excuse and leave soon. You must hate this.
Hey, babe, no worries. I hate it, yeah, but I can deal with it. You went to my reunion for me. This is your family. I can make smile and nod.
Thanks, but seriously, can you believe this girl? She's so freaking annoying. I don't see what Steve sees in this girl.
He's your brother. Your guess is probably better than mine.
You see what I mean when it's better in the countryside? All she's talked about is the best this and the best that, money and names. I can't stand it.
I don't mind. I find it fascinating. I didn't know both you and your brother graduated from Harvard.
Really? I'm sure I mentioned it sometime. I don't know. It's not a big deal.
It seems like a big deal to Claire. She's talked nonstop about being cultured and elite. Was Harvard full of people like this?
No, Harvard was great. It's not like there's just one stereotype that goes to Harvard. We were a diverse mix of geniuses. But seriously, most people wouldn't use the name Harvard 5 times in a sentence.
I'm just glad she hasn't asked me about my background. I have a feeling she's not going to be that impressed.
Actually, has she asked you anything at all? I don't think I've seen her make eye contact with you.
I think she said hi when I came in, but yeah, maybe if I just sit quietly, she won't notice I'm here.
Oh, probably not. She's so self-involved. I think we've been here enough. We'll have to catch up with Steve some other time. I doubt she's gonna let him talk either. I'll ask politely, so just be ready, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Susie. Long time no speak. I've been incredibly busy, so simply couldn't spare the time to get in touch. Anyway, I think he was trying to pull a prank on me, but Steve told me recently that you earned a living working as a farmer. Tell me it isn't true. Oh, hello, Claire. Yes, it has been a while, hasn't it? I don't think I've seen you since Judy's baby shower. Huh? What do you mean? Surely that must have been a joke. Tell me what you really do. For someone who graduated from such an elite university, that kind of menial, blue-collar lifestyle must be beneath you, right? I mean, you were the top student all the way through your studies, so didn't you get snatched up right away by some big company? So what did you end up majoring in? Law? Medicine? I always saw you as a good fit for a politician. What's this all of a sudden, Claire? This is the first time you've ever tried to contact me and you're asking me about my job?
It's true that I've been working alongside my husband in agriculture, but what's so bad about that?
What? No way is that true. I don't believe it. What a waste to have left university with such great prospects and end up a dirty country bumpkin in the middle of nowhere. I really looked up to you and saw you as a role model. I'm so disappointed in you. I thought you were so much better than that.
What are you talking about? I'm the exact same person I always was. How does my work even affect anything?
Well, anyhow, you've lost me as your friend now. I don't want anything to do with yokels. It would only damage my carefully crafted image. I had always felt an affinity with you as I was under the impression that you were a fellow career woman, but now I see that's not the case. What a shame for you. This is the end of you and me. I'm severing our relationship. I can't have someone who threw away their glittering future just like that in my inner circle. That would make a mockery of everything I stand for.
Claire, you've got it all wrong. It's not like I've destroyed my life or anything, you know? I'm doing just fine. In fact, I'm doing more than just fine. It's true that I graduated from a very good university, but didn't you know I majored in agricultural sciences?
Agricultural sciences. What's that? Never heard of it.
Yes, that's right. Agricultural sciences. I studied at Harvard University and graduated with a first-class honors. It might seem a little unorthodox when compared to our peers at high school, but I'm 100% convinced I made the right choice for me. I always enjoyed biology most at school, but I also felt happiest out in the open with nature instead of doing a 9-to-5 job in an office. So, because of that, I wanted my career to be in a line of work connected with agriculture. And it was through my studies that I met my future husband. I couldn't be happier with my choices and have absolutely no regrets. I find my job to be extremely meaningful and rewarding.
You can't be serious. You expect me to believe that? In that case, you're not just dim but deluded too. Who goes to Harvard just to learn how to be a farmer? You did all that studying and passed the entrance exams just to mess around in filth? You've got to be kidding me.
You've certainly got a lot of preconceived ideas there. Agricultural sciences is a lot more complex and interesting than I think you realize. It's a broad, multidisciplinary field of biology that encompasses natural, economic, and social sciences. There's a lot more to it than dirt, and it affects people the world over. You may not be aware of us or what we do, but you owe a great deal to agriculturalists.
So, I've been mistaken all this time, haven't I? What a joke! But again, I guess I was. After all, I always thought you were the smartest one in the room and were going to achieve something great one day. Boy, was I wrong on that one. You'll never amount to anything. And to think, I laughed when Gina told me once that she heard that Harvard is full of geniuses and oddballs. She was dead on. Whichever way you look at it, it's clear you're firmly in the oddball camp.
Excuse me?
Just to make sure you've heard that I got engaged to Steve, right?
Yeah, I was notified of something along those lines. The rehearsal dinner's in the middle of April, right? And if I remember correctly, the ceremony will be held a couple of weeks later. Was it in Fairfax?
Yes, that's the plan. I've hired the most sumptuous venue and spared no expense. I've hired a string quartet to serenade us down the aisle. And there'll be a 7-course meal with the most magnificent cake. It's even taller than Steve. So I'll be cutting down my friends list to the bare minimum.
Bare minimum? What do you mean by that?
I just can't get my head around what would compel a straight-A student to choose a life in the dirt as a farmer. So from now on, I won't want to associate with you unless it's absolutely necessary.
What?
You know, I love being around people who are as intellectually gifted as I am. It's so stimulating. But I just can't stand weirdos or people who make poor life choices. Sorry, not sorry. If you ever manage to see sense and feel like smartening yourself up and getting a real profession, let me know.
Hey, what's going on, sis? I just heard that Claire told you she wanted to keep her distance from you. What is that all about? Did something happen? Did you guys fall out?
Hi, Steve. To be honest, I'm pretty bewildered. Didn't you get the details from Claire?
Not really. No matter what I ask Claire, she always answers there's just no way you guys can ever be friends again. I can't get anywhere with her. So I'm completely in the dark as to what's gone down between the two of you. Did you have a fight or something?
Less of a fight and more of a case of me being hated on out of the blue. It seems that she's simply unable to accept the fact that I've married into a rural farming life.
Huh? That's the cause of all of this?
She said she can't believe I've chosen to be a farmer after getting into Harvard. Firstly, it absolutely doesn't concern her. Secondly, what she said really hurt my feelings. She told me I always felt an affinity with you as I was under the impression that you were a fellow career woman, but now I see that's not the case. And this is the end of you and me. I'm severing our relationship. Can you believe that? She literally told me I can't have someone who threw away their glittering future just like that in my inner circle. That would make a mockery of everything I stand for.
What on earth? That's crazy talk.
I resign myself to the fact that there are always going to be people who look down their noses at us farmers and treat us like we're stupid. But this is the first time I've met anyone so prejudiced. It boggles the mind. I tried my best to keep it together, but deep down I feel like throttling her. In Claire's head, farmers are nothing but freaks who get a kick out of playing in dirt.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. She was totally out of order saying those things to you. She clearly cares a lot about school records and grades. So to her, being a career woman means everything and she takes great pride in it. Because of that, she has a bit of a tendency of seeing other people as below her in some way.
A bit of a tendency. It seems like quite a bit more than that, to be honest.
I'm really sorry about all of this. I'm not trying to make excuses for her, but did you ask also to talk with Claire about her new career path at all? Did she mention anything? The truth is, things haven't been going too well, and she'd kill me for telling you this, but I think you need to know, given what she's putting you through.
What? You mean she hasn't found an employer yet?
She's set on finding just the right place to match her skill sets and background. She's not even willing to compromise. But the job hunt hasn't been going to plan, and as a result, tensions are getting strained lately, even at home. Even if she gets offers, she turns them down, believing that she can aim even higher. But because her standards are so high, I honestly don't think that she'll find what she's looking for. She will have destroyed all of her relationships before she swallows her pride and settles. I think it's starting to dawn on her that things aren't as easy as she envisaged. So she's been getting wound up lately, and she's prone to lash out at people for no reason.
Oh, I see. I had no idea. That would explain a lot, actually. Like why the fact I did well at school but didn't enter a large company rubbed her the wrong way.
Yeah, I would say so. She sets unreasonably high standards, not just for herself, but for those she considers her contemporaries. But even so, seeing other lines of profession as inferior and using such insulting language is just not acceptable behavior. I am so sorry for everything that happened. I've got to make it up to you. Please allow me to apologize on Claire's behalf.
It's okay. I don't need any kind of apology from you. You haven't done anything wrong. And by the way, I sent you my payment for the wedding ceremony as promised. When you can, please check your account to make sure it's gone in all right.
What? Do you mean that? You don't mind that she said all those mean things to you? You still want to come and see us get married?
I said I would, and I make a point to never break a promise. So I want to take a mature attitude and look at things rationally, as challenging as that might be.
Oh, thanks so much, Susie. You're a real star. You have no idea how much this means to me.
My pleasure. But in the meantime, please do what you can to make Claire see sense before the wedding day. I know people all have different value systems, and I don't want some kind of a forced false friendship just because we're sisters-in-law. But frankly, it's disgusting to be treated with such contempt for no apparent reason.
Of course, I'll do what I can. You're right, she can't keep thinking she can be so mean and not suffer any consequences. But I think she'll find employment pretty soon. At least that's what I feel in my gut. So once things have settled down again, I'll have a serious talk with her.
Okay, well then, good luck with Claire. If things keep going the way they are, then I don't think it's too far-fetched to imagine her telling us not to come to her wedding.
Oh, come on, she wouldn't dare say anything as stupid as that. Well, see you later, sis. Say hi to your hubby for me. We still need to go out for that drink sometime.
Susan, good afternoon. I just wanted to get in touch regarding the wedding ceremony. I think it would be best if you and Tony didn't come. I'm formally rescinding the invite, so don't bother showing up. There won't be a seat for you.
What on earth?
You see, I've been doing a lot of thinking since we last spoke, and no matter how you look at it, you don't belong on my guest list. Despite being a farmer, you would still be my sister-in-law. That can't be helped. And it's only natural to invite relatives, of course. There are plenty of people I'm not keen on your side of the family who I'll have to seat in a corner somewhere. But ultimately, a wedding day is all about the bride and groom, right? We'll be the stars of the show. So if the bride really doesn't like a guest, what's so wrong about uninviting them? It's perfectly reasonable in my eyes.
Wait, hold on a minute there, Claire. Let me get this straight. What you're saying is, because I'm an agriculturalist by profession, you don't want me to come and see you get married.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. So glad you understand. All of my invited friends and relations are graduates of top Ivy League universities, myself included. Of course, Steve has graduated from Harvard, so the invitee list is full of Harvard alumni. I need to maintain a certain degree of class, so only those with jobs worthy of such a prestigious academic background are welcome.
You make it sound like my line of work is something to be ashamed of.
Huh? But that is precisely what I'm saying. Duh! You don't live up to my standards, so you're out. Farming gets you paid the minimum wage for menial work. You're on the bottom rung of the social class ladder. It's hardly what straight-A students are suited for. More like high school dropouts who couldn't get a job anywhere else.
I'll pretend I didn't read that just now, Claire. It certainly seems like you're having difficulty comprehending just how interesting and profound agriculture can be, which is surprising for someone who managed to achieve such good grades at school.
Profound. Farming. Don't make me laugh. What's so profound about digging holes to plant seeds and harvesting when things are ready? Sounds like the simplest thing ever. If a 3-year-old child can do it, then it's hardly something you can call profound.
Let me tell you something, Claire. Farmers provide you with the food you need to live. Do you have any idea of the amount of hard work that goes into growing and harvesting crops? It's by no means easy. Or have you ever considered just how many people are involved in getting food to your table? Maybe you should take some time to think about that.
And what benefit would there be for me in doing that? It's not worth me wasting my superior intellect on such a trivial issue.
Well, then how about you use that superior intellect of yours to find yourself a job? I heard it from Steve that the job hunting isn't going too well for you. I don't appreciate being talked down to by people who don't even have a job of their own.
That's hilarious, Susan. You should quit the farming game and become a comedian. The truth is actually quite different, you'll find. I've already found a great place to work and things couldn't be better. It's at a major company and I'm set for a huge salary with all the perks.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, because unlike you, I'm not a weirdo loser. I'm a high-flying career woman with actual prospects and a future. So I'll draw the line right here and now. Talented people and blockheads should never mix. Let's keep our distance from now on.
What are you trying to say? It's about time you came straight out and told me straight what your intentions are.
I'm breaking off all ties with my country bumpkin sister-in-law. You'd only cheapen my painstakingly planned high-class wedding ceremony. However, the good news for you is that I'll be live streaming the entire day for those who aren't fortunate enough to witness it in person. So you still get a chance to witness the spectacle from your pigsty in the sticks. There's a senator I need to give your seat to. I'm planning to run as a board member for my buildings committee and he'll be able to pull some strings for me. I need to think of my position and can't let a silly farmer ruin everything I've worked so hard towards. So consider yourself uninvited. See you around, Susie.
I see. Well, in that case, please return my share of the fee.
Huh?
I gave you $30,000, so kindly return it to me straight away, please. I can see how putting the money of such a worthless loser towards your special day would only serve to degrade it.
What's that all of a sudden? What do you mean $30,000? We financed the wedding just fine ourselves, thank you. We don't need your help.
But we both know that's not the case, right? You haven't put a single dime towards this. Steve already told me everything, so there's no point in trying to lie to me.
Huh?
Sure, it seems you did at least try to cover the whole amount between the two of you. I think it's very admirable to aim to pay out the full $30,000 each without any help from your parents. But alas, seeing as you weren't able to find work, you were unable to pay your share, which put you in a very difficult bind. So in the end, you forced poor Steve to cough up everything.
Hey, I didn't force him to do anything. Don't treat me like some kind of inhumane monster. If you must know, my money's all tied up in stocks and shares, and so I didn't have quite enough on hand. I'm building up my investment portfolio, so although I'm expecting big returns, I just can't access it right now. Steve stepped in and offered to pay a bit as a loan, that's all. It's not like I don't have the money. He was kind enough to shoulder the debts temporarily, nothing more.
Wow, you sure can so very conveniently explain everything away, can't you? So I was completely wrong the entire time. Did you find yourself a little strapped for cash temporarily? Poor Claire. I don't know how you cope. Except what really happened is that you went on an all-out spending spree as you were so stressed out about being unemployed for the foreseeable future. It seems you squandered most of your savings on that little outburst. Not the smartest use of money I've ever seen, little Miss Genius.
What? How could you know that?
You can't treat me like an idiot any longer, Claire. So you say my brother stepped in to take on your burden? You're very lucky to have Steve. You definitely don't deserve him. Except that didn't happen either, right? Yet another lie to save face. You'll criticize Steve for his spending, yet demand that he foot the bill for your shopping trip? Hypocrite much. And so you threatened to break things off with him if he didn't follow his duties as a husband, whatever they might be. So in essence, it seems you've blackmailed the wedding money out of him. Bravo.
What are you talking about? That's not true. I guess that's because of the immense stress I've been under. I may have been a bit sharp with him at times. But ultimately, Steve was only too happy to help me out, and so he should be. So don't go attacking me. I've done nothing wrong. Steve paid the wedding fee in full without any fuss, after all.
Little did you know that because of your unreasonable demands, he came begging to me for a loan. You want to see his exact words? Oh, sis, please. I'm desperate. If you can lend me $30,000 for the wedding, I would be eternally grateful to you.
Get out. You're telling me that my Steve wrote that?
That's right. And he came to see me in person. It wasn't like he popped over when he had a few minutes spare. It takes hours to reach my place out in the sticks, as you'd call it. He was exhausted enough from the drive alone, poor guy. I felt so sorry for him, I felt I had no choice but to lend him the money he needed to pacify you. But I had no idea you'd come screaming to me, unaware of what I'd done for you. It's about time you took a minute to consider the poor soul you manipulated into securing your new job. Or gave thanks to the person who allowed your wedding to run smoothly.
Well, even if you say all these things now, it's the first I've heard of any of it. There's no way you footed my share of the bill for the wedding. Steve hasn't even mentioned it to me, so why should I believe you?
It's just like Steve's to care so much about other people's feelings. Of course, you're too self-centered to notice that. He told me that being pressed for $30,000 when the household finances are already in a bind was just too much for him to be able to cope with. So he chose to come to me pleading for help. All because you put such an immense amount of pressure on him to bail you out.
Well, I suppose I was a little tough with him.
I'd do anything for my sweet little brother if it made him happy. But Claire, you've demonstrated to me that you're not sweet in the slightest. So please give me back my $30,000 right now.
You know well that I can't just do that. Do you have any idea what a ridiculous request that is? I've already paid the wedding venue, ordered the cake and the dress. I can't just ask for that money back. And I won't start work for another couple of months yet, so until that time, I won't have any disposable income. I can't just magic up that money from thin air.
Is that all that the self-proclaimed Einstein can come up with? Surely you can do better than that. Where's your resourcefulness? I won't accept any more lies or excuses. If you don't have the money, then I'll expect you to take out a loan to pay everything off. I don't care if it puts you in debt or not. That's your problem, clearly.
You can't be serious. Is this some kind of sick joke? What kind of a twisted monster saddles two newlyweds with a debt that's impossible to pay back? We only recently finalized the date and sent out the invites. How can you be so cruel?
Why are you getting so flustered? Aren't you going to work for some big company? Surely your healthy salary will soon pay everything off. You don't have anything to worry about. Especially once you get that bonus you were telling me about.
Oh, you're right. I'm in the position where I can clear the debts relatively quickly. In the grand scheme of things, $30,000 is mere chicken feed. Barely an inconvenience. With my fabulous new job, I'm expecting an income of $50,000 in the first year alone. And it won't be long before I'm earning double what you're making me pay back.
Well then, I'll be expecting a prompt payment from you. And I'll make a firm promise not to attend your wedding.
I am so incredibly sorry. I heard from Claire that you'd been uninvited from our wedding. I honestly don't know what to say to make things better.
Hey, this isn't anything for you to be apologizing for, Steve. As long as the money gets returned to me, that's all that I'm bothered about.
Sure, I had that $30K sent to you straight away. I made Claire borrow the money ASAP and transfer it to your account. So later on, could you check to make sure that it's gone through?
Wow, that was quicker than I expected, thank you.
I don't deserve any praise, not for this mess. I'm so very sorry for everything. How can I ever make it up to you?
Like I said, it's not anything for you to be apologizing for. Claire isn't your responsibility. I'm just glad she found a new job, that's all. All that uncertainty must have been difficult to deal with. You can breathe a sigh of relief now, at least. It's a good thing she had you there supporting her throughout all that trouble.
Yeah, I guess so. I hope it was worth it. You see, she has her new job and she doesn't. It's all very complicated and just creates more problems.
What's up?
Because she was unemployed, she would vent all of her anger and frustration on me, even at home. She even threw her phone at me so hard it bruised my chest. The new employment was supposed to signal the start of things finally calming down. But just as I thought I was home and dry, this time the endless boasting is getting really hard to live with.
Huh?
I tried to support her the best that I could. I really did. I did all of the housework and took care of all of the bills, drove her to her interviews and offered her all the advice and moral support I could. But now that she has her job, she's acting like she managed everything single-handedly, like I didn't even do anything. She'll make hurtful remarks like she's the one with the bigger salary now, so that makes her the man of the house. And she asked me if I feel ashamed as a man that my partner is earning more than me. I'm having to put up with this big-headedness day after day.
Wow, that's tough. Would she really be so petty and infantile?
I'm happy for getting her into such a major company as Globocorp. So I'm trying my best to turn a blind eye to it, but I am really reaching my limit here.
Hang on a second. You're saying that Claire got into Globocorp.
It's pretty impressive, but along with the pay comes the long work hours. I've heard it's no picnic, so she'll be super busy. So once she starts with work, I'm hoping she'll stop being so annoying and leave me alone. I'm sorry about this, but I think that might be the right time to seek a formal apology from her. Once things have settled down and she can see things clearly, I think she'll be able to properly reflect on her words and actions up until now.
That's not necessary. She'll never be able to take back what she said. And what's more, I didn't think the day will ever come when she calms down.
What?
I'm saying this as advice from someone who's already married. Don't overwork yourself. If it looks as if this selfish gloating is going to continue for quite some time yet, I urge you to seriously think about your life with her. Do you honestly want to be dealing with that for the rest of your life? I'm concerned for you, Steve.
What on earth have you done? How dare you meddle in my private life? What did you tell them, you evil little witch? What kind of a person sabotages her sister-in-law's career? It's beyond belief.
Claire, what a treat to hear from you again. What's all this about sabotage?
Quit playing innocent, Susan. You're the absolute worst. I was called into the Globocore office first thing this morning. They said they want to take back my job offer, that they made a mistake. Isn't this all because you've pressured them to do it?
And how could that be possible? How could little old me, a mere farmer, wield any influence over a major international company?
I know you're behind this. HR gave me the details. They said they'd received a formal complaint from an important client regarding my offer of employment. Apparently, the client said they don't want to be associated with someone who has zero understanding of or respect for agriculture. So the company wishes to terminate my contract to preserve relations. So I've been doing everything within my power to figure out who is trying to wreck my life, and I've managed to track them down. I went through my entire contacts list asking for information to lead me to the culprit. And whose name came up but our very own Susan Heems.
Oh, you managed to work it out. Bravo. So you understand why I'm the one behind your firing?
No, I don't, but I demand you tell me. As soon as I heard your name, I became overwhelmed with rage. So although they explained the situation to me, I couldn't focus on anything they were saying.
Oh dear. Are you really such an outstanding individual if you can't assimilate such straightforward information?
Of course I am. Otherwise, how else could I have gotten the job in the first place? But you had to go and ruin all that and sabotage my future. Tell me how you managed to convince them to retract their offer. You owe me an explanation.
But hasn't HR already told you everything you need to know? That Tony and I are the disgruntled client who lodged the complaint. My husband and I are working with Globocore in a groundbreaking joint research project to assess whether deserts can actually be used to grow crops. If successful, we look to solve world hunger once and for all. So yes, I guess you could say we're pretty important to Globocore.
Huh? How can a lowly farmer be partnered with such a huge company?
So you're still looking down on us then? Still can't comprehend it? There are folks out there who will pay a considerable sum for our services, I'll have you know.
Quit talking nonsense! Farmers don't have any real influence. That's why they're stuck growing potatoes and beets. They can't do anything else.
Cultivating vegetables isn't easy, you know. Delicious and nutritious food is a result of many cycles of trial and error, but it takes a full year for that seed to grow into the end product. So 10 attempts would take 10 whole years. So we're forever racking our brains over how to achieve the best results. Do you have any idea how many people are working their socks off to feed the country? If you can't get that into your head, then you're even stupider than I thought.
Hey, you stop that right now. How dare a bottom-of-the-rung yokel call me stupid? Quit lying. Your pay is rock bottom and your status even lower.
Actually, the truth is I earn upwards of $500,000 a year.
What? $500,000? I don't believe it. Did you win the lottery or something?
Nope, I earned it, and I'll continue to earn it year after year. So it was all too easy for me to give you that $30,000 before. Barely a drop in the ocean. Or mere chicken feed, to use one of your terms. Taking vegetable sales and research fees into consideration, yes, that sounds about right for last year's takings.
You're lying. There's no way a farmer could be earning that much.
I don't need you to believe me in any case. It doesn't bother me whether I convince you or not. But you'd better get cracking with your next job hunt. You're not getting any younger and time's ticking away. You did say that you wanted to cut all ties with us. I think you'll agree that that last job offer was too close for comfort, right? So it would be best to find somewhere that isn't affiliated with Tony and I, don't you think? To avoid this messy situation from repeating itself. That wouldn't be good for either of us. I didn't enjoy taking time out of my busy day to contact all those shareholders. I have research to conduct.
But it's not as easy as you make it out. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a new line of work these days? And on top of that, I've had to promise Steve to pay back that $30,000. How messed up is that? He's actually threatening to divorce me if I can't come up with the money by the end of the year. The nerve of it all. I can't believe he gave me an ultimatum. How can he be so cruel?
Oh, really? Tell me more.
He told me he doesn't want to be manipulated by me anymore, that I've controlled him enough and he wants out. I think he's as nuts as you are. And to begin with, I was under the impression that he was just jealous of my pay rise. Like it emasculated him or something. I never expected things to turn out like this. How dare he turn around and say those things to me out of the blue? He's changed and it's all your fault. You gotta make things right again and help me. I'm ruined if you don't. Tell me, how am I supposed to carry on like this? I've already sold the Land Rover. I mean, it was getting old anyway, and scaling down to just a smaller BMW is on trend with all that global warming fuss. And I canceled my trip to Maui with Sarah, even though Steve knows how much I was looking forward to getting a well-deserved vacation, getting a tan. I simply can't cope with the cold winters we get here. They literally make me ill. Does he want me to get sick?
Take a few breaths and calm down, Claire. You'll give yourself an aneurysm. Those don't sound like the words of a self-proclaimed high-flying career woman. I've heard you tell me enough times. If things are really as you've been saying all this time, you should have no trouble finding the money. Have you tried looking down the back of the couch? Oh, and good luck avoiding that divorce and trying to finally find work. You're definitely gonna need it.
This is all your fault. Fix it. You can't do this to me.
You did it all to yourself. I'm blocking you now.
What? Don't you dare. Hello, answer me. Did you block me?
Hey, sis, you were right. This place is great. It was well worth the 3-hour drive.
Told you. You need to get away from that busy, noisy city and relax.
Well, I want to try this farming life for real, so I'm gonna wake up when Tony does and help him with whatever he's doing. Not too much relaxing for us. Speaking of relaxing, where you at?
I had a meeting today, so I'm in Seattle.
I thought you liked relaxing in the countryside.
I do, but I like making money too. I guess the competitive go-getter in me is still there.
Oh, I know. I was your main competition.
As if.
So you really enjoy this life, huh? I mean, the views are amazing, I'll give you that.
Just wait till you see the sunset. It'll blow your socks off.
Well, I can't wait. I kind of wanted to talk to you about Claire in person. I'm kind of not over all of it yet.
Ah, well, suck it up, cowboy.
What? Oh, come on. I thought you were going to be nicer than that.
Yeah, right. You chose wrong. Now you signed your divorce papers and you're sitting on the porch with a beer in your hand. If only you had a guitar.
Susie, how did you know I'm on the porch with a beer? Do you have secret security cameras set up or something?
No, it's just the end of the day, so I know Tony brought you one from the fridge.
At 4 p.m.?
Most days, yep, then it's time for us. We have a beer, talk about how things went that day, then we cook dinner together and eat.
Okay, so you're the perfect couple.
No, Steve, that's not my point, although it's true. I definitely win in the perfect partner department. It's being able to turn off the phone or enjoy time at a much slower pace. I don't know how to explain it.
No, I get it. I've been so stressed out trying to be excellent for Claire, I couldn't breathe.
There's nothing more you can do today. Deal with it tomorrow.
Huh? Did you read what I wrote?
Yeah, that's just what Tony says when I get stuck on a negative loop with no answer. I know it's not true in a literal sense, but he says that's what was good about farm life. It gets dark, then you can't work anymore. Life's tough, but the sun goes down. You go home and you rest.
Damn, that is so true. Sounds like generational wisdom. There must be a lot you learned just living here.
Yep. Maybe you'll have a new take on going back to your job in the city when your vacation's up.
We'll see about that.
Are you missing the hustle and bustle already?
No, just don't want to say or do anything categoric right now. It's getting late.
Yep, shower, have dinner, and take it easy until 9. Go to bed, get up, and do it all over again.
Every day?
Well, Sunday we go to church.
It's like friggin' Little House on the Prairie. Mom loved that show.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been 5 years already.
I know.
You know, they'd be proud of you.
Thanks, but not so sure about that. Hindsight is 2020, but dang, I screwed up being with Claire. Now I'm out a whole bunch of money and am nowhere near starting my own family.
Come on, Steve, you got me and Tony, and the rest will come when the time is right.
Yeah, I know, I thought she was the one.
What, are you thinking of going back to her after all that?
No, I just thought that I was done with the searching part and could get to the building a life together part, you know?
It's not a race, take it easy.
Easy for you to say. You're kicking butt with the settle down and build a homestead stuff. And you're making it work financially too.
Well, if you want to move down here, you're always welcome. Some farmers are getting older and sell their whole setup and retire. There are lots of opportunities here, hint, hint.
Right, Susie, I think I'm gonna go take a shower and not think about any of this. I've got an early morning date with the cows.
Gotcha. Have a nice night. I'll be back tomorrow.
All right, good night.
Steve ended up staying for 2 weeks instead of 1 and went back to his old job and back to his regular routine. He seemed to be over Claire, and I'd only hear from him once in a while, until things took a surprising turn. Apparently, Tony's high school buddies are old school farmers that were having issues with their distributor and couldn't keep up with all the paperwork. Steve jumped in as a freelance consultant, basically doing everything from research to marketing, contacting potential buyers, etc. It turned out to be the best thing for him. He doesn't exactly like to get his hands dirty, but he has the utmost respect for the agricultural industry and the people who work in it. That's what makes him so good at his current job. Thanks for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. See you next time!
Hello? Oh, hello, Mom. What are you doing calling me at this time? Has something happened?
Sarah, can you come to the hospital to meet me, please?
The hospital? What are you doing there? What's the matter?
Well, I was walking down the apartment stairs and my foot slipped and I fell head over heels down the stairs. A neighbor called an ambulance and I'm at the hospital now.
What? Are you okay? I'll be right there.
I'm afraid that you've broken your leg. As it's quite a bad break and taking into your account your age, you're gonna need surgery to fix it.
Can it be fixed? Will Mom be able to walk well again after the surgery?
She should be able to, yes, but she'll need physiotherapy for some time after. There's no quick fix in cases like this. Right, let me find the earliest date that I can fit you in for the surgery.
Okay, thanks, Doctor.
I don't know how I got myself into this mess. I really don't. I guess the stairs were slippery from all the snow that we've had lately. It's made everywhere so slippery, from the elevator floor to the stairs. It really is dangerous. Nothing can be done about it, I guess.
Yeah, even the roads are slippery now. The snow was pretty at first, but when it melts and freezes again, it just makes a horrible, slippery mess. Mom, I know you say that you only live on the second floor, but please use the elevator. I've told you this before, haven't I? Your joints aren't good anyway, and the stairs don't help. Why did you go down the stairs? You must have known that they'd be slippery in this weather.
I was just trying to get some exercise, you know? Someone told me the other day that taking the stairs is a really good form of exercise. Oh dear, I was trying to do good by my body and get some exercise and ended up in hospital with a broken leg and I guess an expensive medical bill to boot. We've got a lot going on these days, so money seems to be going out just as fast as it's coming in. The hospital bill will be expensive, right? Especially seeing as I have to have surgery and stay in as well.
This being a college hospital won't help either.
The doctor says if you get the surgery, you'll be okay. That's the most important thing, isn't it? Don't worry about the hospital bill, Mom. Just focus on getting better and getting back home, okay?
How can you say that, knowing full well how little money we have at the moment?
I'm sure we can work something out between us all. Don't worry about it. I thought we'd be able to afford it with the money Hannah has put in and the money I have made through my part-time job, but we're still about $500 short. The doctor says that Mom has to have this surgery to fix her leg. I wonder if Lee will be able to help with the rest. I'd better phone him a second and ask.
Hello?
Hi, Lee. It's me. Are you busy? What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm at work, of course. What's the problem?
Well, I'm at the hospital with Mom. She slipped and fell down the stairs, and the doctors said she's broken her leg. They said that she'll need surgery to fix it. With the money Hannah has sent and the money I've earned through my part-time job, we've nearly got enough, but we're about $500 short. I was just wondering if you'd be able to help us out, that's all.
$500? How can you suddenly ask me for such a big chunk of money? I don't have money for that. Anyway, why have you been taking your living expenses from me when you have money saved up anyway? Yo, I can't believe you sometimes.
No, that was expenses for the family. I wasn't taking anything from you. You don't give me anything other than money for those basic expenses, which is why I was working part-time. Lily has her sports to go to and all.
Anyway, all this time that you've been whining that you don't have any money when you actually had some, haven't you? Why do you suddenly want another $500 from me? I don't have it. You'll just have to sort something out yourself.
How can someone with a full-time job like you not even have $500? That's ridiculous. It's not really even that much.
Well, if you don't think it's that much, you can find it some other way yourself, can't you? You can work a few more hours at your job or something. Anyway, how can your mom not even have $500 spare at her age? That is a joke. Last time we went to see her, it looked like she'd bought new clothes. If she saved a bit more, this wouldn't have been a problem, would it? You and your mom are both the same. You spend way too much money.
How dare you talk to me like that? And what do you mean I spend too much? Do you realize how much I have had to tighten my belt these last few years to be able to get by on that measly excuse for living expenses that you still reluctantly send me? How can I possibly even have the money to spend too much? Have you ever given me enough money to see whether I spend too much or not?
If you want to spend money like that, do it with your own money and not mine. Why are you going on at me about it? People have started looking after their own money these days, rather than using joint accounts and things like that. I'd really love it if you do the same and stop spending my hard-earned cash. Please. Also, why should I have to pay for your mom's surgery? This is your mom's business and should stop at you. It has nothing to do with me whether or not she can pay her hospital bills. She should have thought about it before and kept some money aside or something, shouldn't she? Especially at her age.
So what you're saying is that the problem is with my mom, not yours, so you can't help, right?
Right, I don't have any money anyway. What, with the interest from our housing loan, living expenses, utility bills, that all goes out before we even do or spend anything. I'm so different from you, just lazing around at home doing a part-time job when you can't be bothered.
Fine. I'm pathetic for phoning you about this, aren't I? It was a waste of time. I don't know why I bothered trying. I've had enough. Bye.
Find some other loser stupid enough to help you out. I'm gonna get back to work. Make sure you don't distract me again. Understood?
Fine. Bye. Even though I know he always hates spending money on my side of the family, I don't understand how he could be like that. Mom's in hospital with a broken leg, and he didn't even ask how she is. He just started by saying that he wouldn't be able to give us the money. Mom's hurt, and all he can go on about is her spending too much. How can he even say something like that at a time like this?
Well, I guess since we got married, he hasn't spent a dime on my family unless he really had to. I don't know what I was expecting by phoning him, really. Of course he wouldn't help my mom out. Why have you brought us to someone else's wedding for Mom's birthday meal? Do you even know these people?
Oh, it's fine. Someone at work is getting married and they invited me. Seeing as it clashed with Mom's birthday meal, I thought we could just come here and eat. I've given them a present, it's fine. We can just go through and eat at the buffet here. Let's go and eat.
What? So we're having Mom's birthday party at your coworker's wedding?
Why does it matter? I was invited and I got them a present after all. Mom, I was told that the food here is really good, so I decided to bring you with me to my coworker's hotel wedding. We don't have to go to the wedding, we can just eat. It's a buffet, so you can eat whatever you want. I hope it's as good as I was told. What do you think? I'm a great son-in-law, right? Who would even think of doing something like this for their mother-in-law's birthday? Wasn't it a great idea?
Well, it seems a bit strange to crash someone's wedding to have lunch, especially as I've never even met them, and we haven't even been to the ceremony. What did you give them as a wedding present anyway? It must have been pretty good to warrant 3 of us eating here.
I just got them a toaster.
We can't all eat here for that. This must be a really expensive meal.
It's fine, Mom, don't worry about it. They should be grateful that we came and that they got any present at all. There were probably people who came for the ceremony but don't have enough time to stay and eat, so it all evens itself out in the end. We're only eating the food that's being prepared for everyone as well. It's not like everyone pays for a separate meal or anything. Let's eat.
I really don't believe you, you know? I always think that you can't stoop any lower, but this really takes the biscuit. We went to a steak restaurant for your mom's birthday, didn't we? How can you literally smuggle us into someone else's wedding for my mom's birthday meal?
Steak, a buffet, it's all the same really, isn't it? You should be grateful that I'm doing anything for her birthday at all, you know? I could have just not done anything.
What? You nagged me so much to make a birthday lunch for your mom, even though we were going to meet her to take her out in the evening too. How can you even think of not doing anything at all for my mom?
Son-in-laws and daughter-in-laws are totally different.
Stop fighting, you two. You're acting like a pair of kids. On my birthday too. Let's eat quickly and leave.
That sounds good. See? Your mom and I see eye to eye on this, even if you don't. It's only strange to you. Oh, come on, let's go get some food. Enjoy your lunch, Mom.
That's right. He was like that then as well. Gate crashing a coworker's wedding so that he wouldn't have to pay for Mom's birthday meal. Since then, he's been the same on my father's anniversary and at Hannah's wedding too. He's always trying his best to spend as little as he possibly can on my family. But I didn't think that he'd take it this far. My mom's in hospital with a broken leg and she needs surgery to fix it, but he doesn't even care. Not helping towards his mother-in-law's hospital bill was bad enough, but he didn't even think to ask how she was. I really can't believe him sometimes. He's just too much. I can't seem to find a short-term, part-time job where I can start straight away. I really don't know what else I can do. The hospital wants us to pay the bill by the end of this week as well. Maybe I could ask Jenny if she could help us or something. I really can't think of anyone else at this point. I haven't even spoken to her for ages, though. It seems a bit rude to just suddenly phone her now that I want something from her. I'm sure she'll understand, though. Needs must and all that. Well, here goes nothing. Hello. Hi, Jenny. It's me, Sarah. How's it going?
I'm good, thanks. How about you? Why haven't you called me for so long?
Sorry, I've been so busy lately I haven't even had time to think. Jenny, there's something I wanted to ask you. I'm really sorry to do this, but I didn't know who else to turn to. I'm even more sorry to phone you about this after not even calling you for so long.
What's the matter? You don't need to feel sorry like that. We're friends, after all. Has something happened?
The thing is, my mom fell down the stairs and has broken her leg. She needs surgery to fix it, but we're about $500 short, you see. I've tried to find a part-time job or something that I could do to make the difference up, but I don't seem to be able to find anything, and I should probably stay here and look after Mom for the next few weeks at least anyway. I'm already doing a part-time job already, as you know, and I can't find anything that'll fit into my schedule. I was wondering, if you had enough spare, would I be able to borrow the $500 from you, please? I'll pay you back, I promise.
Oh no! Is your mom okay?
She slipped on the stairs and went head over heels, apparently. We've had so much snow recently that the roads, floors, everything's so slippery, isn't it?
Oh, I see. That must have been quite a shock. I nearly fell down the apartment stairs not long ago myself. If young people like us can slip and fall that easily, someone of your mom's age has no chance, do they? You said you needed $500, right? I'll send it to you right away.
Really? You'd do that? Right away?
$500 isn't really that much in the grand scheme of things, and people who have been friends as long as we have should be able to help each other out like this. It must be really hard for your mom, for you too. Looking after her when she can't walk is not going to be easy.
We'll be fine. Thank you so much, Jenny. I really didn't know what I was going to do. I'll make sure to pay you back as soon as I can. To be honest, I asked Lee first, but he just said that he didn't have any money and cut me off without a bit of concern or worry about how my mom is doing even. I knew that he was tight, of course I did, but I never ever dreamt that he'd stoop this low. You said this before, didn't you? That not spending money when dating didn't look very good, but it could actually be a bonus when you're actually married? I thought that might be the case too, but since we've been married, he just hasn't spent any money on my family at all. He just tries to get out of spending money on them at every turn, while spending willy-nilly on his own family.
I can't believe he's even like that when your mom is in hospital needing surgery, though. That really is too much. He definitely has overstepped the mark this time.
So you agree then? It's not just me being sensitive or something. If it was anything else, I wouldn't have minded that much. But I was asking for help with Mom's hospital bill of all things. Him just saying that he had no money without even thinking about how he could help has really made me wonder whether I should stay with him or not. I really don't know lately. It's a really big problem.
Hang in there. Well, I guess him saving like that did allow you to get an apartment in the city.
What's the good in that? We're just living in a pile of debt. He says he doesn't even have $500 that I can use, so I'm shamelessly sponging off you, aren't I? Anyway, I'm really sorry for phoning you and immediately asking for money like that, and thank you so much for helping me out. I'll pay you back as soon as I can, I promise.
Don't rush, it's fine. Pay me back when you can afford to. It really isn't a big deal. What are friends for? I hope your mom's surgery goes well and she gets better really soon.
Thank you so much, Jenny. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye. See, even my friend asks about Mom and says that she hopes she'll get well soon. My husband didn't even bother to ask. How can he be like this when she's his wife's mother? I don't understand him at all. Even if he didn't have the money to spare, he could have at least shown some concern or something.
Hello? Your TV has arrived. Can you open the door, please?
TV? Why has a TV suddenly arrived at our house? We don't need one. Hello? Are you sure that you've got the right address?
The name I have here is Lee. Is that right? Where would you like me to put it? I'm really busy, you see. I have to hurry up and get it set up and then go to my next job. Sorry to rush you like this.
That is my husband's name, but I haven't heard anything about a TV coming. Well, could you just put it down here by the door for me then? Don't bother setting it up because, to be honest, I'm not even sure why it's here.
No, would that be okay?
Yes, that'll be fine. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. I wonder what this TV's doing here. The box is huge. It must be a really big TV. I guess I'd better call Lee again to see if he knows anything about it. Hello, Lee?
Why do you keep calling me today? I told you I'm busy. And no, I still don't have $500 that you can have. I told you to find it yourself, didn't I?
I didn't ask you for any. It's all sorted. Can you just listen for once? A man's just brought a TV to her house. I didn't know anything about it, so I just told him to put it down by the door. You didn't tell me that you bought a TV.
Oh, that went to our house, did it? Oh, so it did. I forgot to change the address. It's Mom's. Mom said that her eyes have got really bad, so she can't really see the tiny TV that they have at the moment. So, I got her a new one. It is gonna be really difficult to get that re-delivered. Did you just send the delivery worker away?
A TV that I knew nothing about just suddenly arrived at the door. What did you expect me to do? Just keep hold of the driver indefinitely?
You should have called me straight away while he was still there, shouldn't you? Call him back and get him to deliver it to Mom's place, okay?
How can I do that? Anyway, I thought you said that you didn't even have $500. You seem to have had enough to buy a huge TV like that for your mom, though. I bet it wasn't cheap either. Looking at the name, it's the latest model, too. This must have cost you at least $3,000, didn't it?
Mom said that she couldn't see her TV very well because of her eyes. What was I supposed to do? Her eyes are already bad, and trying to make out what's going on that little tiny TV of theirs would have just made them 10 times worse. Anyway, call the driver and get him to deliver it to the right place. It's not even that far from our place, is it? I'm busy. Bye.
Hello? Hello? So he has the money to buy a huge TV for his mom, but none to help with my mom's hospital bill? I really don't believe him. The TV must have cost at least 5 times what I asked him for, and he just spent it without any fuss at all? As soon as his mom said something was wrong. Even though he always spends more on his family than he does mine, he's never spent a huge amount like this at once without even talking to me about it first. That's why I was just letting it go. But he's gone too far this time. Is the reason that we don't have any money because he keeps buying stuff like this for his parents? I wonder if he's done it before.
Oh, what are you doing here all of a sudden? Has anything happened?
Oh, I was just wondering if you'd had your new TV set up properly, that's all. I got a message about a few hours ago saying that it had all been done, you see? How is it? Does it work okay? Wow, the picture quality is amazing. I guess you expect that with an expensive TV like this, though. It feels like I've gone to the movies or something.
Lee is such a good son, you know. I only said that my eyes were getting worse and he buys me a huge top-of-the-range TV like this. I'm living the life of luxury thanks to him, I really am. Anyway, did you really come to see if the TV had been set up okay? You don't usually take much interest in what's going on here, so I was a bit surprised, that's all.
Mom, of course I take an interest. That's why we come to visit you once a month and have dinner together, isn't it?
Well, that's the very least you should do. I wouldn't say that it was taking an interest as such.
Oh yes, and while I think of it, did you get your spending money this month, Mom? Lee says he's been so busy at work recently that he can't remember whether he sent it or not, you see? He said that if you hadn't already got it, to give it to you.
Spending money? Oh, so you know that Lee has been giving me spending money every month then. I guess it'd be hard to keep something like that from your wife after all, wouldn't it? Well, I haven't got this month's yet, no.
Right, that's what I thought too. I was a bit worried that you hadn't got it, if I'm honest. How much should I send you, Mom?
Well, Lee's been sending me $1,000 a month, hasn't he? You could have just sent that to me. I don't know why you have to ask again.
Oh, I see. I remember now. It was $1,000. Sorry, I keep getting it confused with other things. I'll send it to you as soon as I get home.
Oh, and you know when we'll be able to get the money to help with Sam's wedding?
You mean for the furnishings for their new house after they're married, don't you?
Yes. Lee said he thought that he'd be able to give us $5,000 towards it, but I haven't heard any more about it since then. He must be really busy at work. How could he forget about his sister's wedding expenses?
Oh, yes. He said he'd send $5,000, didn't he?
Don't tell me that you had forgotten about it as well. Oh. This is why I said before that you don't take an interest in things concerning this family. This is the sort of thing that the daughter-in-law should be sorting out.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry for not thinking about that, Mom. I'll make sure Lee sorts out the money and sends it to you as soon as he can. Mom, isn't that a new washing machine as well?
Of course. Lee got it for me, didn't he? The old one started vibrating a lot, so it was really noisy, you see. So he bought me a new quiet one. Didn't he tell you about that?
Oh, now that you mention it, I think he did tell me. I must have forgotten. Mom, I think I'd better go now. My mom is in the hospital at the moment, you see.
Oh, is she? What's wrong with her?
She fell down the stairs and broke her leg, so I have to be there to look after her.
Oh, your mom is a problem too, you know. Even though she has really bad joints, she won't just stay at home but has to keep going places. If she keeps going out like this, it just makes it hard for her children. My poor Lee is already so tired after working so hard to try to keep your family afloat, you know. You didn't ask him to help you pay for her hospital bill as well, did you? You have to be careful about things like that, even when you're a married couple, you know.
Of course I didn't, Mom. Don't worry about it. I sorted it out by myself. I'd really better go now. See you again soon.
Oh, okay. Take care. See you soon.
Well, at least I know why we never seem to have any money now, don't I? He's giving it all to his mom without telling me. A new washing machine? A top-of-the-range TV? $1,000 a month? $5,000 for his sister's wedding? This explains why he doesn't even have $500 at least. I can't believe him. I really can't. And I see where he gets not showing any concern for others from as well. When I said that Mom was in hospital, she just went off on one about Mom not being careful and being a burden. She didn't ask how she was or anything either. That family are going to be the death of me. They are. Your mom seems to love the new TV that you sent her. I guess she would. You can tell that it's a really good one just by looking at it. It's huge and the picture is amazing. I felt like I'd gone to the movies.
Well, seeing as I was buying her a new one anyway, I may as well get her a good one that will last.
That's true. Anyway, she was really happy with it. Oh, and she said that you haven't sent her spending money or the expenses for Sam's wedding yet. She wanted to know when you'd be able to get it to her.
Really? How did you know about that? Did my mom ask you about it?
Yes, she did. I am her daughter-in-law after all. Why shouldn't she ask me about things like that? You weren't there to ask, were you? I think I've been neglecting your family a bit. I should take more of an interest so that I know better what's going on there. But I see that you're taking good care of things even without my help, so that makes me feel a bit better about it all.
Pardon? Yeah, I guess you're right. You were busy with your part-time job and everything, so I was taking care of the important things instead of you.
Thank you. Listening to your mom, it sounds like they need the money pretty urgently, so you'd better hurry up and send it to them. Sam's only just started working, so it's unlikely that she'll have any savings. You'd better help her, hadn't you?
Of course, they're family. It's my duty to help them out. I thought that you wouldn't like me helping them out like this. That's why I didn't say anything to you before. I felt a bit bad not telling you, if I'm honest. It's not really a big thing, and I was hiding it from you. You don't feel hurt that I hid it from you, do you?
What is there to feel hurt about? It's not like you've got into debt trying to help them out or anything, is it? You've worked hard to earn that money. If you want to use it to help your family, why would I say anything about it? You have no reason to hide things like that from me. It's fine.
Well, that's true, but still.
You don't need to hide it from me, so don't worry about it. Your mom and sister are no different to my family. To me, anyway.
I didn't realize that you thought about my family. You're always getting mad at me for taking care of my family more than I do yours, aren't you?
I don't really mean that.
Anyway, what happened with your mom's hospital bill in the end?
My friend lent me the last $500 to pay it. Don't worry about it. I can pay her back next month when I get paid for my part-time job.
It's lucky that you could borrow it like that.
Yeah, it was.
No, yeah, it's your mom's birthday this weekend, isn't it? What shall we do for it?
Well, she's still gonna be in the hospital, so I'll sort something out myself. You must be so busy with work, you don't have to worry about that as well.
How can I just ignore your mom's birthday? Shall I get takeout and bring it to the hospital? What do you think?
Oh, that sounds great. Thanks. He's been thrown off guard now that I found out that he's been buying things for his mom and sending her money every month too. Let's see what happens now. Oh, and now I think about it, it isn't long until your mom's birthday either, is it? I want to do something really special for her this year.
Oh, well, I think that's a great idea. What are you thinking of doing?
I want to do something really fancy for her. It's her last birthday before Sam gets married too, isn't it? Well, can you give me your card then, please? I'll get some things to make her birthday really special for her.
My card?
Yeah, I'll just use it to get her a present. I'll get her food and everything else with mine. That'd be okay, wouldn't it?
Oh, that doesn't sound too bad when you put it like that. Okay, here you are. You can only use it to get my mom a present, though. Nothing else. Understood?
Sure, you've given it to me to buy your mom a present, so of course I'll only use it for that. Mom, how's your leg?
Well, I've only just had the surgery, haven't I? It's sore, but I'm sure it'll slowly start getting better again now.
I'm glad that the surgery went well. Oh, and Mom, here's your birthday present from me. I wanted to take you to a posh restaurant, really, but with your leg like this, I can't this year at least. I'll take you out sometime when you've gone home again and your leg's a lot better.
You don't need to get me a present. Oh, this looks really expensive. That's a department store brand, isn't it?
Well, if you think of all the times we've hardly got you anything, this doesn't even come close, really. Your neck is always cold, isn't it? This scarf is made of cashmere, so it should be really warm. I hope you like it.
You don't need to do this. I've got loads of scarves at home. But thank you for thinking of me. I love it. This is a designer brand as well. You didn't need to spend this much money on me, you know? You must have spent so much already on my hospital bill. If I knew something like this would happen, I'd have gotten better medical insurance. I was only trying to save a few dollars on insurance and ended up losing a lot like this on expensive surgery.
How could you know something like this would happen? It's fine. Stop worrying and take your present. Oh, and Lee said he's going to get takeout and bring it to the hospital tomorrow. He sees it as him doing something for your birthday. He'll probably be boasting about how good a son-in-law he is and all the rest of it, but don't listen. Just let it go in one ear and out the other, okay? When you get out of the hospital, I'll throw you a proper birthday party.
Did you two fight again?
No, we didn't fight as such. I'm just fed up of the way that his family get everything while he tries his hardest not to spend any money on mine, that's all. He's always doing it, and I've had enough now. I'm just telling you this so you won't feel hurt when he brings something rubbish and goes on about how great he is, that's all.
Why would I feel hurt about that? I just want the two of you to live happily together, that's all. That's all a parent ever wants for their child.
You must have got a really good present for my mom for her birthday. It was really expensive.
Mom only likes expensive things like that, doesn't she? She has really expensive taste. I had to spend that much to get something that she'd like. Why, did I spend too much?
No. A son can spend at least that much for his mom's birthday. Did you reserve a table at the restaurant?
Yes, I chose a really good upmarket place, so don't worry about it. Here's your card, thanks.
You're finally acting like a proper daughter-in-law. Mom's gonna be pleased.
I said before, didn't I? I don't think I've been taking enough notice of your family.
This is what I wanted all along, for you to just take a bit more interest in my family. Here's $30. Go get your mom some gloves or something for her birthday. It's her birthday after all, so you should at least get her a present.
Wow, you've given me a lot of money.
You've started looking out for my family like this, so that's the least I can do for your mom. I'll get takeout tomorrow and take it to the hospital. I'll make sure to get something that she likes, so don't worry about it.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Happy birthday, Mom! I've got some burgers and some fries for us to eat, seeing as it's your birthday and all. Hospital food never tastes very good, does it? You must be sick and tired of it by now. I thought you'd like something a little bit different, you see? I did well, didn't I?
Yes, you did really well. I've actually wanted to eat a burger for a while now, and now thanks to you I can. Thank you, Lee.
I'm the only one who understands what you really want, aren't I? What are you doing? Aren't you going to give Mom her present?
Oh, I'm really sorry, Mom. I was so busy at work today that I didn't have time to get you anything. I'll give you something next time I see you, okay? Sorry again.
Why didn't you get anything? You're supposed to give birthday presents on the day, not later.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. When you've had as many birthdays as I have, you don't really care about them anymore. Thank you for the food, Lee.
It's fine, don't mention it. I'll take care of you, even if your own daughter is somehow suddenly too busy to even give you a present. Where's Hannah anyway? I haven't seen her for ages. She should at least come and see you today, on your birthday, shouldn't she? I can't believe that she isn't here, if I'm honest.
She said that she's gonna come tomorrow. Mark's working late tonight, so she can't get here in time.
Well, I understand that work is important, but you've got to take care of your in-laws as well, haven't you? Mom, do you want me to give Mark some tips on how to be a good son-in-law? He seems to be missing every time that there's an event like this.
You know how busy he is at work. It's fine, you can't help being busy. I'm really grateful for you all for rallying around me like this, especially seeing as I can't really do anything for myself at the moment.
Wow! Is Sarah okay? Has she really booked a table at a hotel restaurant for Mom's birthday? Sarah, are you feeling okay? You haven't eaten anything strange? Lee said that she's booked a table here, but I don't really know if I believe it. It doesn't seem like something she'd do, that's all.
Sam, I can do things like this too if I want to.
Mom, it's really difficult to get a table here, you know? I got one especially for your birthday. I hope you like it.
It looks really good from the outside. You seem to have got yourself together and decided to be a proper daughter-in-law at long last. This is what I wanted all along. You to act a bit more like this.
I have, yes. Lee, you can park just here, I think.
Oh, not at the hotel. This is just a public car park, isn't it?
Oh, I thought the hotel car park would be busy, so it'd be a lot easier to park here. It's right next to the hotel after all.
That's true. I bet it'll be hard to park in the hotel car park. Youngsters these days always seem to be staying in hotels and things like that. They spend money like water, they do. See, look at all the people going into the hotel. Parking will be a nightmare in there, so you'd better just do what Sarah told you to.
Sure, I'll park in the public car park then.
Sarah, where are you going? The hotel entrance is over there. That's a burger bar. Yeah, this is the right place. Mom, come on in. They don't usually do reservations in here, but they made an exception when I explained my circumstances, so it was really hard to reserve the table.
What? We're gonna eat at a burger bar? What are you talking about? You said that we were going to the hotel restaurant.
Well, this is the restaurant next to the hotel, and lots of people from the hotel come here for takeout burgers, so I guess it kind of is the hotel restaurant. Mom likes burgers, doesn't she? So I reserved a table here especially for her. Come on in, I've already ordered.
What? You want me to spend my birthday in a tiny little burger bar like this? Have you lost your mind?
I booked it thinking about you and what you liked. Why are you being like that? You should be grateful that I thought about what you like to eat. Come in. The burgers here are really delicious.
I thought something strange was going on. I really can't believe you, Sarah. Mom, let's go in. Everyone's staring at us.
Sit down here. This is our table. Look, here's our food. I ordered a burger each and some different sides for us to share. I hope you all enjoy your food. Oh, and happy birthday, Mom.
What on earth do you think you're doing, Sarah? Do you think that this is some kind of joke? It is not funny. How dare you reserve a table at this kind of place for my mom's birthday? What were you thinking? You told me not to worry and just trust that you would reserve somewhere good, and you do this?
He's right, Sarah. What were you thinking? Not even kids have their birthday parties in this kind of place anymore. You really have done it this time.
I thought eating something you liked on your birthday was the most important thing. That's what you told me last week anyway. That's why Lee bought my mom takeout burgers for her birthday, you see? I just wanted to do the same for you, Mom, that's all.
Really? He got takeout burgers for your mom's birthday? Even when she's in hospital at the moment? Lee, is that true?
Well, I didn't know what else I could take to the hospital with me. She seemed pleased with them. I don't see what the problem is.
Enough! Let's just hurry up, eat, and get out of here.
I hope you like it, Mom. I'm getting this especially for you on your birthday. Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. Here's the present that Lee got you.
Yes, Sarah said she walked around and around the department store trying to find this present for you. I hope you like it. Why don't you open it?
Oh, so you took us here for lunch because you spent all of your money on this present, did you? I did wonder. I guess food disappears when you eat it, but expensive things like this present last a long time. I'd better open it now.
The present is pretty big. I wonder what it is. I think I'm even more excited than Mom.
Oh, and here's your wedding present, Sam.
Wow. Do I get a present too? When did you do all of this? So this is why we're eating in a place like this then? Sarah, if you didn't have enough money, you should have just said. I'd have booked us a proper place for a birthday dinner instead.
It's fine. I wanted to do it all. This time is the last, after all, isn't it?
What on earth is this? How am I supposed to wear children's gloves like these?
Oh, mine is the same too. The character is just slightly different. Sarah, what are these? Aren't these kids' gloves with a popular character on?
They make adult sizes now too, you know? They were really popular when I was in the shop looking at them. It's winter, isn't it? It's cold, so I got you both some new gloves. I thought you might like if you both had the same gloves. It'll look cute when you two go out together. That's why I bought them. I've put the receipt in there as well, just in case you don't like the color or they don't fit. You can change them then.
They're $15 each? Are you having a laugh? Who on earth would think to buy their mother and sister-in-law presents like this?
What have you done? You spent $1,000 on my card? What did you buy with all that money then, hey?
I used that to buy a birthday present for my mom, of course. Then I used the measly $30 you gave me to buy my mom a present to get these for your mom and sister.
How dare you use my card to get your mom a present when I'd given it to you to get one for my mom?
You've been spending all of our money on your family without telling me for months now, haven't you? Years even, maybe. What's the difference? If I work out how much you spent on my mom's lousy food and present, it doesn't even come to $50. On the other hand, on your mom's birthday, you always get enough food to pretty much break the dining room table, don't you? The food alone comes to 3 or 4 times that for a start. I spent that money on my mom because I worked out that was a fair amount, going by how much you spent on your mom, you see? I've worked it all out and it's all fair now, so that's the end of it.
What? What do you mean that's the end of it? The end of what? And who works things out like that anyway?
If you're still upset about it, you can take it up with the courts. We'll be going there anyway, so you may as well ask the judge while we're there.
Why would I be going to court? What do you mean?
You haven't guessed yet? I said before that this is the last present, didn't I? Oh, sorry. I said that it was the last time we were all going to have dinner together. I forgot to give you your present. Here you are, your last present from me.
What's this? What? Divorce papers?
That's right. Let's get a divorce. I can't stand to live with someone who's only generous to his own family any longer. I'm sick of my mom getting treated like dirt by you.
What do you think you're doing? You want to divorce my son? Someone like you, honestly.
Sarah, it's Mom's birthday. Do you really have to do this now? If you've been fighting, you should have made up before you got here, or kept on fighting alone, just the two of you. Why did you have to bring us into it like this? How can you do this now? Here, everyone's staring at us? Well, when you get married, you do it in a place where everyone's watching you. Who says you can't divorce in the same way? When I was researching divorce, I found that spending our money without telling me like you have been doing is also a valid reason for divorce, you see.
I made that money. How is it our money?
Because we're married, that's why. We've been married for over 5 years too, haven't we? I've done the housework and worked a part-time job as well. That means that the money you've earned is mine as well. It's our money, not yours. It works the same the other way around too, of course. Anyway, I'm done. Let's sort this all out in court. Enjoy your burgers. I've paid for it all, so you can just leave when you're finished. Bye!
You're just gonna leave like that? Have you lost your mind? Why are you acting like this towards me? What have I done to make you act like this?
You've done nothing wrong. I was just acting towards your family how you've always acted towards mine. A kind of payback, if you will. When Hannah got married, you didn't want to spend money on a proper present, so you gave her a mug. When we had a picnic with my family, you didn't want to spend money on fruit, so you bought tinned peaches. We don't need to mention my mom's birthday because you already know. So I've just done the same to your mom and your sister, that's all.
How are those things the same?
How are they not the same? Anyway, let me know when you filled out the documents.
Hey, wait, where do you think you're going?
What do you mean you can't help with the expenses for Sam's wedding? And why are you only giving me half the spending money you used to give me?
I told you before, Mom, didn't I? I have to pay Sarah alimony, so I don't have any spare money anymore. She documented everything that she thought I did wrong to her family, and she also documented all the things that I gave you without telling her. It turns out that all of that means that I have to give her alimony. I couldn't get out of it.
What's wrong with a son wanting to help out his family and buying them things that they need? I really don't understand what the problem is.
The problem is that I did all of that for you without telling her what I was doing, while trying as hard as I could not to spend any money on her family. I even said that I couldn't help her mom while she was in the hospital, and that I didn't have enough money to pay her hospital bill. Your expensive TV arriving at our house by mistake on the same day really made me look bad as well. Apparently, that's in some way insulting your partner. I didn't understand it exactly, if I'm honest. In the lawyer's words, that put me at a disadvantage. You see, once we've divided our assets and I've given her alimony, there's gonna be nothing left. That's why I can't help with Sam's wedding expenses. Mom, as I can't give you money all the time anymore, I think it'd be better if you look for something so that you could make at least a little money of your own.
What? You mean you don't even have any money to look after your family anymore? You want me to work at my age? What's the point in having children if they do nothing for you and you have to work right up until the end?
You've got a lot from me over the last few years anyway, haven't you, Mom? I don't have anything left to give you. That's what I'm saying. I have to look after myself now, so let's try to find our own way from now on.
Surprise! How about here? Do you like it?
Wow, what is all this? It's so pretty. Is this the house you got us?
Yes, it is. You said you wanted to live in a house instead of an apartment, didn't you? I think apartments are dangerous for you with your joints being bad and all. You still need time for your leg to get better properly as well, so I got a bungalow for us. There's a park near here which will be great to walk in, and the hospital's close by too. There's even a little garden for you to potter around in when the weather and your leg gets better. Let's live here together.
This house looks really expensive. Are you sure it's okay?
It's not too bad. I have the money from the division of assets and the alimony as well. I can afford it. I quit the part-time job I'd been doing, so I got some money from there too. The owner there was really nice, so he made sure I had enough to last me in my last pay packet. When I put all of that together, I had enough to get a place like this. You like it, don't you? I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it.
Of course I like it. I love it. It's perfect. I'm just worried about you spending so much money at once like this, that's all. Opening your shop must have been expensive as well. Are you sure you aren't spending too much?
It's fine. I told you before. To be honest, Hannah helped me out quite a bit too. She did good in marrying Mark, you know. I was decorating the shop myself to save a bit of money, and he came to help me. He said that if I did it all by myself, I'd end up putting my back out or something. He's really kind and considerate.
He's very careful too. I'm really sorry that you're always having to help me out like this. I'm your mom. It should be the other way around. I feel too ashamed to look at you sometimes.
What are you talking about? You have nothing to be ashamed of. Bringing me up is plenty payment enough for anything. I'll always be really grateful to you, Mom. Mom, let's live here together happily for a long, long time to come.
That sounds amazing, Sarah. You're such a great daughter, you know?
Sarah, look at this. I think I found the person that's been stealing food from us.
Oh, really? Have you? You said you were going to check the CCTV last night. Could you really see who it was?
It looks like it was this woman here. I think she's been coming in here at least once a week and stealing food from us. I found her doing the same before as well. Look at this.
Oh, yes. It does look like it was her, doesn't it? Oh, I think I recognize her from somewhere.
Is it someone that you know, Sarah?
Well, yes. It's someone I used to know anyway. I guess she couldn't find any other way to make money, so she started stealing. She can't use her money cow anymore, you see. I never thought I'd see her stoop this low, though.
What do you want me to do next? Shall I report her to the police?
No, it's okay. I have a better way to stop her than that. Thanks, I'll give you a bit extra for all the time and effort that you've put into this for me.
It's fine, don't worry about it. It's me that should be thanking you. You are so good to me, letting me work around all of my commitments and everything. You don't have to give me anything.
People should get paid as much as they work. You worked more, so it's only fair that you get paid more this month. You really have helped me out a lot here. Thank you so much.
My good-for-nothing son! I don't even have any money for food now. I told him and he just hung up straight away. What a jerk! How could he do this to his mom? It wouldn't kill him to send me at least enough money for me to buy food. He used to send me money all the time when he was married, but now that he's got divorced, he must have even more work to do. So why has he stopped sending me my spending money? There are still lots of people waiting at that deli store over there. Last time I tried it, the dishes tasted really good as well.
Hello, how can I help you?
It's okay. I'm just gonna have a look around a second. I'll let you know if I need any help. It's very busy here today, isn't it? Oh, they have some new meats and some new salads, too. It seems like there's nothing that they don't sell here. I only have enough for one pack. I wonder what I should get. There are lots of people here again. I wonder if they'll notice if I take a couple of packs like I did last time. Hello, can I get one of these salads, please?
Sure, that's $4, please. Thank you.
See, I knew they wouldn't catch me.
Excuse me, where are you going? You have to pay for the other dishes that you've got in your coat as well.
What are you?
We've got you on CCTV putting 2 dishes inside your coat, you see. We seem to be losing a lot of our profits to thieving recently, so unfortunately for you, I've been watching everything you were doing. We've caught our thief in the end, though. I'm really surprised that the thief was someone that I know. It's really strange how these things happen, and how people meet again sometimes, isn't it?
What are you doing here anyway? Why are you watching the CCTV in this store? Do you work here?
Well, I guess I must do, or I would have no place going into the back room and watching the CCTV, now would I?
Your mouth is getting ahead of you again. You're just a lowly part-time worker. Who are you to talk to me like this? I know the owner, you know. You'd better be quiet if you want to keep your job. The owner told me that I could just take a dish or 2 home with me every now and again, so that's what I was doing. So leave me alone.
Oh, really? Well, I don't think she did, because I'm the owner.
What did you say? You're the owner of this store. How on earth did you have enough money to open a store?
That doesn't matter. What matters is, as I, the owner, didn't tell you that you could take those dishes, and you didn't pay for them, so you were trying to steal them, weren't you? Shall I call the police now?
Wait a minute, please. Let me explain. I took them because I'm so hungry. You know that cheap food doesn't agree with me, don't you? Well, I'm not getting any spending money from Lee anymore, so I had no choice but to steal. So let me off, please. Just this once. How about it?
What's going on in your household makes no difference to me. Why do I need to know about that? I'm going to call the police now.
Mom, what on earth has happened? I got a call saying that you've been arrested. And what are you doing here?
I just stole a couple of dishes from the deli. They weren't even worth much, you know? And that cow over there called the police and caused all this chaos.
What? You've just got caught stealing something right now? And what are you doing here?
Well, the dishes that you stole were mine. She stole them from my deli, you see. If they weren't worth much anyway, you should have paid for them, not stole them, shouldn't you? That doesn't even make sense.
It'll be fine, Mom. If they aren't worth much, then even if you get fined, it won't be that much. If we don't come to an agreement and this goes to court, you're the one that'll lose out, you know? I'll send you the money for the dishes she took, so let's just try to come to an agreement about what's gonna happen next, okay?
Oh, do you really think that I'll lose out? I have CCTV evidence of your mom coming to my store and stealing dishes at least once a week for the last couple of months, you see. At first, I didn't realize that it was your mom, you see. I thought it was some poor woman who couldn't afford to eat, so I just let it go a few times. But it wasn't. It was your mom. Why does a mother with a son as good as you have to go to other people's stores causing trouble like this? I can't just let this go, I'm afraid. That's why I decided to wait for her to come again and to catch her in the act. After listening to what the police officer said, habitual theft has quite a high fine and is on the brink of jail time.
What? Mom, you tell her. You haven't been stealing from her store like that, have you?
Well, I just did it a few times when my money had run out and I didn't have any other choice, that's all. It won't even add up to much. If you'd send me some spending money so that I could afford to pay for the dishes, this wouldn't have happened, would it? Do you think I would have stolen things if I didn't have to?
Even if you could afford it, you shouldn't steal things that belong to someone else, should you? You've really lost your mind. Stealing! My own mom, I can't believe what I'm hearing. I really can't.
I've added up the price of all the dishes your mom stole from my store, and it adds up to $1,000. There is also the stress and worry that her stealing every week for that amount of time caused me and my employee. So I think $10,000 just about covers it. If you give me $10,000, I'll make this whole thing go away for you.
What? $10,000? Are you crazy? How did you get $10,000 when the dishes only came to $1,000?
Well, you'd better get ready to watch your mom be put in jail then, hadn't you?
Wait, just come over here a second, would you?
What is it? Why can't we just talk where we are now? Do you have a secret that you don't want your mom to know about? Is that it? It wouldn't surprise me if I'm honest.
The truth is, I got made redundant from work. That's why I don't have any money at the moment. How am I gonna afford $10,000? I can barely afford the $1,000 to pay for the dishes that my mom has stolen. Can't you just let us off this once? We were family after all, weren't we? Just think of it as a hungry woman with not enough money to pay for her food and let it go for me. I really am in a bad situation at the moment, you know?
Oh, really? You were so proud when you were working a proper job and I just had my part-time job. You were always boasting about how much better you were than me. What are you going to do now that you can't even boast about your job? Anyway, no matter how hard things are for you, this isn't right. You'd better try whatever you can to get the money for me. We aren't family anymore, so I have no reason to let this go, do I? It's your mom after all. You should take care of your mom, not me. That's what you told me before when I needed $500 for my mom's hospital bill. You said she was my mom, not yours, so she was my problem.
I really don't have the money. Please, I'm begging you, just let it go. Just this once. Don't send my mom to jail.
If it was anyone else in the world, I'd think about it. But it's you. I'm not going to let you off. When you wouldn't help my mom, at least it was a small amount that I could borrow from a friend. If I needed a bigger amount, like you do now, my mom wouldn't have been able to have her surgery and would have been left with a broken leg. Even thinking about what could have happened gives me the shivers. Now it's your turn. If you give me $10,000, I'll keep your mom from going to jail at her age. You aren't thinking of not paying me, are you? I'll be waiting for your call.
I've told you I have no money. I don't even have a job. How am I gonna get $10,000? Just let us off, please. I'm begging you.
After that, my ex-husband sent me the $10,000 to keep his mom out of jail. I think he might have borrowed it from a private loan company, if I'm honest. It must have been really hard for him to get that money because he was still begging me to change my mind. Thanks to that money, my ex-mother-in-law was spared a jail sentence and was let out safe and sound. Everything then went back to normal again, and I continued to work hard at my deli. Last week, my ex-mother-in-law appeared at my deli again. She said that she still wasn't getting any money for her expenses, and she got fired from the part-time job that she had washing dishes, so she didn't have enough money to live. She wanted me to give her some money to at least help her with her rent. I told her she should go and ask her amazing son if she needs help, and threw her out of the store. She stood outside the deli for ages. Then it looked like she was trying to call someone. I'm guessing it was my ex-husband. Even though she tried several times, it seemed like no one was picking up. She was starting to look desperate that she couldn't get hold of him. It seems really funny to me that someone who spent so much money on his family no longer even cared that his mom didn't even have enough money to eat. Even if you are pretending to be a good son, you should do it within your means. If you do too much, you might end up not being able to fulfill even your basic duties as a child, mightn't you? Anyway, I'm gradually getting more and more customers at my deli. I now have a lot of regulars and even a growing number of customers that come from a long way away to shop at my store. I've already managed to pay my sister back the money she lent me to set up my deli with the money that I have earned from it. I paid back my friend with interest, and I'm also able to give my mom spending money every month on top of all of that. These days, when I finish work, I go home and have dinner while chatting to Mom. My life is really peaceful and great. I think that the best way to be a good daughter is to be comfortable around each other and truthful. Isn't that what real love feels like too? I'm gonna work hard to become a daughter and sister that my mom and sister can be proud of. Thanks for listening to my story. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.